Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Luminous Cosmetics. Renee here, a makeup artist with Luminous, walking you through everything you need to know about getting started with your airbrush system. So we're starting with a nice clean face, and we're going to get into it in just a minute. So before we get started, I wanted to let you know that we are here a few times during the week. So go ahead and subscribe to our channel and turn on the notifications because you don't want to miss a thing. Starting on Monday, we do have a brand new fall schedule. So please, please, please mark your calendar. We are falling into learning. Starting on Monday, August 31st, we're going to be starting at 9 a.m. Central Time. So we're going to be on the odd hours. So 9, 11, 1, 3, and 5 p.m. So go ahead and mark your calendars for that update. Again, that's starting on Monday. So you don't want to miss a thing. You don't want to miss a thing. All right, we're going to talk about this kit right here. And we're also going to talk about concealers. So we're going to do concealer in two ways today. So stay tuned. We're going to have fun doing that. But before we even get into it, let's talk to you about your airbrush system. So this is your stylus. You want to hold that like a pen. All of your product is going to go into the foundation well right here. So don't worry, it goes right in there. You pop a little cap on and you are ready to go. You don't have to assemble anything. You don't have to worry about a thing. You just plug it in and turn it on. I love that feature. Also, if you feel, you will feel air coming out of here. You will feel it. It feels really good. So don't worry about that. It's normal. You're going to feel the air. No makeup comes out until you pull on that trigger. So there you go with that. So just right below here, we have a few tips for you. That is pulling back on the trigger just a tiny bit. Now you don't want to pull all the way back. All the way back is going to be just for cleaning mode. Whenever you're using your stylus, you want to continue to keep it moving and stay 4 fingers from your skin. So keeping those in mind, you're going to have a great experience trying your airbrush for the first time. Good morning, Jacqueline and Tamberly. Welcome, welcome. So let's do a quick demo for you, which is one of my favorite parts of our segments because we get to shake up our foundation here. Now, this doesn't matter what color we're using because if you have more than one color, which you should, you might have a color that isn't perfect for you or maybe a summer color. Trust me, it's worth the few drops. You only need a few to try this demo at home, and you can definitely do this at home by getting a few drops in and just trying it out. Now, that's going to get you comfortable and muscle memory so that you can feel really great about trying your airbrush system. Now, if you get too close, see we get that splotch there, or you start to see lines. Now, that's why we have those few recommendations for you to get started. So today we're going to go into some concealer, and we have some questions about that. And we're going to try our CC concealer. This is our most coverage in our concealer. So we're going to try that out. Let me go ahead and move this so we have a little bit more room. We're going to try the concealer. We're going to do it in two ways. We're going to do a little concealer first, and we're going to do that on one side. And then we're going to do foundation everywhere. And then we're going to do concealer after. So you can see the difference. Because in reality, it is a preference. So it's not that there's one right or wrong way. So we're getting that really beautiful coverage here. And I'm using, just to give you some reference here, I'm using warm beige. Warm beige is almost, well, it's pretty close to exactly my skin tone. So I'm getting a really good evenness, but I'm not seeing a lot of change. So just a few drops because our CC concealer is out of control for coverage. So this is what it's going to look like underneath. And we're going to do foundation everywhere. And then I'll do the concealer on top. So you can make the decision on what's the best route for you on doing your concealer. So we're going to shake that up. We're going to do 030. And I'm going to put just a few drops of the 060 in there because I'm a little warmer. And then I'm just going to bubble that up. Now, bubbling it up is when you put your finger right on the tip here and pull back ever so gently there on your stylus. And that's going to just push the air back up into your foundation well, blending everything together. It's like turning the blender on. All right, so you can see over here, this is the concealer side. This is the not concealer side. Nice and even all over for that foundation application. I think this color is just perfect. That's the beauty of Airbrush. You can just mix and match and get your perfect color. Don't forget the center of your face. Sometimes I forget the center of my face because I'm doing one side and then I'm doing the other side. So sometimes I do forget to go right down the middle. But as you can see, there's a big difference here, right? So I'm much more covered under here. More neutral tone. You can see some more of the depth going on over there. Does everybody see that? All right, so let's show you now what it looks like when we put some concealer on this side. We're going to use the same color, that warm beige. Again, there is no right or wrong here. This is more so on what you feel comfortable with. I like to do concealer on my eyelid too. I think it really helps neutralize. And as you can see, I'm not closing my eye. I'm not worried. I know that I have a nice, precise spray. Here we go. So not a huge difference. We hear this question a lot. Should I do concealer first or concealer after? Not a huge difference. So it's really up to you. The beauty of Airbrush is that unlike your traditional foundations and concealer combinations, the blending is just so much more seamless that I'm not moving one product and compromising another. So that's one of the benefits of airbrushing, is that you're not moving. Now, not to say that when you use a traditional foundation, you can't get good results, but I think that you might have harder time blending, especially if you're newer to trying to layer and do makeup. So, all right. So let's just give us some little bit of blush. And this time we're going to talk about a product called Love, but we usually end our color application with Love. We're going to do 3 drops. Now this is the plum. We're going to do 3 drops of plum, but I'm going to add 2 drops or 3 drops of Love. Jacqueline is asking what color she should use. If she's using 030 and 032, sorry, excuse me, 030 and 020. Let me pull up our list here and make sure that I'm offering you the correct color. So I'm using warm beige. You could use light beige or warm beige because I'm usually use 030. But if you're in between 030 and 020, you might want to do light beige. All right, so this is the blush mixed with Love. Now, if you've ever watched this before, Plum Blush is one of our strongest blushes that we have. But when I mix it with Love, it softens it and gives me a glow. So I get a good combo of color when I mix them together. So absolutely love putting those two together. And then I just noticed that I got a little bit of blush right there. Let me go ahead and fix that. And this is really fun that we can show you how to fix some of these boo-boos because they happen. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the concealer, make sure I run just a tiny bit through my system to make sure I don't have any more blush there, which is counterproductive to what we're doing to fix here. There we go. Just smoothing all of that out. Now I can come back and I do have a little bit of a dark spot right here just to give me a little bit more coverage with my concealer. And there we go. So we tried some concealers today. We did our airbrushing in 030 and 060 on our Silk foundation. We mixed the Plum Blush with a little bit of Love to add a little bit of a softer blush. And we have created, oh, and we also fixed the boo-boo. So we've done a lot in just a little time together this morning. Tamberly says she uses the light beige and she uses 030. Jacqueline's going to try the light beige. I think that might be the best option for you. And we appreciate your time. So we'll be back today. Remember, for everybody who's joining us, please make note that starting Monday, we're going to start a brand new schedule. Brand new. We're going to start on Central Time, 9, 11, 1, 3, and 5. And on Fridays, we're going to be doing 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. So awesome to have a little bit later start on our days for you for the fall. So thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you a little bit later today. Bye, guys.